Which one is the shrub among the following? What is the answer? Spinach, mango tree, lemon, people. What is the meaning of shrub? First, what is the meaning of shrub? Ashwat,
Yes, sir.
what is the meaning of shrub?
Sir, shrub will have a thick, hard, and green stem, right, sir?
Hmm. Shrub will have the
Have a thick stem, sir.
somewhat thicker stem than the herb, right? But thinner than the tree. So out of the given four options, people, lemon, mango, and spinach. Which one is the shrub? What is the answer?
Sir, I put it in the spinach, sir. In the, it is lemon, sir.
It's a lemon. What about the remaining people?
Sir, spinach.
Spinach. What about the Lohini? What is your answer?
Lemon.
Lemon. Good. Spinach is a shrub or herb?
It's shrub.
Okay, mango tree. Already its name itself is given as the tree itself, right? What about the people? You know the people plant? People plant. Have you seen the people leaves?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the answer is the lemon. Spinach is the herb. Mango tree is a tree, and people is also a tree. So the shrub out of the given four option is a lemon tree. Lemon. Okay.
Sir, I have a doubt, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, I have seen many lemon trees, sir.
Okay.
Is it tree? Sir, it should be tree, sir. How can it be a shrub, sir?
Tree means what? The stem will be very thicker, and the stem don't have the branches at the lower.
Sir,
At
it's
the
kind
bottom
of like a
portion.
tree, sir.
Okay. So if you take the lemon, the branches will start growing from the ground itself, right? And the stem is also thinner. It's not completely thick. If you take the mango tree, how is the stem of the mango tree looks? It's a very thick, right?
Yes, sir.
But if you take the lemon, the stem will be thin only, right? It will not be that much thick. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
And the branches also, there will be perfect branches for the tree. But whatever the lemon, is there any perfect branch? Only one branch is there for the stem? Like one or two branches?
Yes, sir.
No, right? Always the completely bushy type structure will be there, lemon tree upward. The canopy of the lemon tree is completely bushy like is there, right? Yes or no?
Okay, sir.
So that's what the shrub is the lemon.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Good. Pragna, can you answer the second one? Which of the following type of plants has a thick, hard, and woody stem? Out of the given four options. Thick, hard, and woody stem out of the given four options. Climbers, herb, shrub, creepers. Pragna, what is the answer? Daksh,
Sir?
what is the answer for second one?
Yes, sir. Sir, the second. Okay. Wait, what is this? Which of the following type of plants has a thick, hard, and woody stem? Sir, it's the shrub.
Shrub. Ashwath, is it correct?
Sir,
You have
I
kept
don't
the
know.
out of the given four options you can choose, right? Climber means the stem is very, very thin only. Okay, which will climb on the other plants. Herb means obviously we know the stem is very thin and the tender. Creepers also same, which will the stem is very thin, they don't have the support to stand. So they will creep on the ground itself. So all the three will have the thin stem only. The only next option is the thick stem is what? Shrub. Understand?
Sir, when
Yes,
I read that question, sir, sir, tree came in mind.
Okay. The thing is, whenever the questions are given like this, check the options. It may not be a tree always, right? You have to choose the options. Out of the 4 options, the given 3 options are wrong. This is the elimination method. Okay. How to use these concepts also when you are solving the competitive exam papers, especially. They will give you the 4 options. You have to eliminate the options. Which one is the correct and which one is the wrong, according to the question.
Yes, sir.
Understand, Ashwad?
yes, sir.
Now you can eliminate the 3 options, right? A, B, and D, according to the stem thickness. So obviously the option is only C is left. So that will be the answer. So only have given this question. Now is it clear? Yes or no?
Yes.
Everyone turn on your cam first. Okay, next question. Which part of the plants helps to carry food to all the parts of the plant? Root, stem, leaves, flower.
Sir, stem.
What's the answer?
Sir, stem.
Stem, because stem only connected to the different parts of the plant, right? It will connect to root, it will connect to leaf, it will connect to flowers everywhere. So stem is the answer. The next one. Most of the fruits have.
Sir, seeds, sir. Sir, it is the easiest question in the whole paper.
Good. It is the answer is seeds. Okay, good. Fifth question. Plant take carbon dioxide from the air through tiny openings found
And
on the.
wait,
Leaves. Leaves.
What is the answer?
leaves.
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 Good. So what is the process name?
Sir, it's called.
Photosynthesis.
Very good. Photosynthesis. Understanding, Pragna? Deepti?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, this is somewhat difficult, right?
Sir, I
Last we
still
discussed.
got the answer, sir.
Good. You have attempted the answer. Good.
Sir, it's B, ovary, style, and stigma.
Okay, good. So the male reproductive part of the flower is called as a stamen, which will contain the 2 parts. What are those 2 parts?
Sir, why are you saying so right now, sir, the answer of eighth one?
If you take the male reproductive part of the flower, it is called as a stamen. Stamen will contain the 2 parts. What are those 2 parts?
Sir, style.
Sir, anther and filament.
Good. Anther and the filament. Okay. In the female reproductive parts of the flower is the pistil, or you can call it as carpel. So carpel will contain 3 parts: stigma, style, and the ovary. So option B is the answer. Clear? It is a direct question only. Okay. Seventh question, what is the answer?
Sir, it's
Suhana?
transpiration.
Transfer.
Translation.
Transpiration. So due to the transpiration, whether it can lose the small amount of water or the large amount of water?
Sir, small amount.
Small amount.
Small.
Small.
Sir, it depends. Wait, small.
Due to
Sir,
the
small or
transpiration
large,
process
sir?
only, the most of the water will evaporate from the plants. So it's a huge amount of water will evaporate from the plants. Okay. We cannot see that with naked eye, but it will lose the water continuously. Yeah, we got the question also here. Male reproductive part of the flower is collagen.
Sir, you just mentioned, sir, it's stamen.
What is the name? Stamen.
Stamen.
Okay, I will ask you one question here. Suppose if you have the leaf as a reticulate venation, then what type of fruit it will have?
Sir, this fibers.
If the leaf is reticulate venation, the type of fruit it has,
Fibrous.
fibrous or the taproot?
Tap.
Taproot, sir.
Sir, wait, sir.
See, always we cannot see the plant's root system, right? Because the root system will be under the soil.
Yes, sir.
We cannot dig the soil and we cannot see the plant, which root it is there. But we can see the leaves of that plant clearly. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
You can see the leaves of that plant. By looking at the leaves itself, we have the two types of venation. One is a reticulate venation, the other one is a parallel venation. What are those two types?
Reticulate venation and parallel.
Reticulate venation and the parallel venation. If the leaf is having reticulate venation now, then it will have the taproot system. If the leaf having the reticulate venation, then it will contain the
Taproot.
taproot system. If the leaf is having the parallel venation, it will contain the fibrous root system. If the leaf having parallel venation, it will contain which root system? Fibrous root system. Now, peas, radish, wheat, neem. Out of this, which plant or which shrub leaves will have the taproot, sorry, reticulate or the fibrous root?
Sir, peas have tap. Radish have neem.
Sir, neem, sir.
No, sir. Sir, it's wheat.
Sir, wheat.
Neem leaf, if you take now, we don't have the parallel lines on the neem leaf, right? We have the design lines. Midrib will be there, and along that side rays also will be there. So it is not the neem. Yes or no? Neem will have the reticulate venation.
Yes, sir. Sir, it's wheat.
Answer is wheat.
Wheat.
Okay, wheat will have the fibrous root system. Suppose if you remove the paddy plant or the wheat plant, okay, the roots will be fibrous in nature. It's not the taproot. Okay.
Okay.
Suppose if you keep some rice in the flower pot, what will happen after some days?
It was wheat.
It will grows into the paddy, right? Not the wheat.
Yes, sir.
It will grow
It
into the
goes
paddy.
into pan.
So okay, if you remove that, if you pluck that paddy from the soil, what will happen? The roots will form. That is a fibrous root, right?
Yes, sir.
Have you seen this type of thing? Okay, just check it. Do this activity. Today you keep some rice in your flower pot or something. After some days, it will grow into the plant. So wait for that. Remove only one plant and check the root system in that. So you'll see it as a fibrous root only. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So the last one. What is the answer?
Sir, the plants having green and tender stems are herb.
The plants having green and the tender stems are called as an
Herb.
herb, shrubs, trees, and all of these.
Shrub. Herb, sir.
Herb.
Tender stem. Tender stem which cannot stand on its own, right? It's very soft and weak.
Sir, what happened to Ashwin?
I don't know. Ashwath? Whether is there in the meeting?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So the answer is herb. Answer is herb. Okay. So this is a complete question paper. Don't worry. Forget the less marks also anyone. I know what you are. So, okay. Don't compare your abilities with the marks. It will be good. Okay. If you got less also, but learn from the mistakes. That's important. You have to improve day by day. Should not decrease yourself.
Sir, can you give at least a quiz now, sir?
What?
Sorry.
Sir is asking for a quiz.
Not now. You have to finish the syllabus. Okay. Wait a minute. Now can I see the screen? Notepad screen. Okay. So there is a fibrous root and there is a tap root. And last class also studied about the different parts of the flower, right? Yes or no? Root modification we studied in the last class or not? So what is the meaning of root modification? Some of the roots of the plant is used to store the food, right? And it will have the entirely different functions. Generally, if you take the root system, now it will supply the water and the minerals to the plant. But in some plants, it will have a different role along with that. So that is called as a root modification system. Okay, suppose if you take the carrot plant, carrot will be grown in the roots itself, right? So along with the transporting of minerals and everything to the plant, it will also store the food in the roots. That is only the root modification technique. Okay, shoot system we studied in the last class or not?
Sir, sushi section, we know, sir.
Whether we studied the shoot system in the last class?
Sir, we know section.
No, leaves, function of the leaf,
Yes, sir.
leaf modification.
Sir, I did this activity also.
Did this activity also? So pollination. Okay, so we'll start with the shoot system of the plant. Suppose if we take any plants, it will have the two parts, right? One is the shoot system, the other one is the
The
root
root
system.
system.
Root system means what? The parts
Sir,
of the
the
plant
root, sir.
under the soil. The plant parts of the plant under the soil is called as a root system, and the part of the plant which is above the soil, that is called as a shoot system. Okay, so whatever the leaves, flowers, stem, right, photosynthesis, all this will take place in the shoot system only. If the plant also want to prepare the food also, it will prepare with the help of the parts present in the shoot system. So it's a very important for the plant.
Sir, one more thing, sir. Sir,
Yeah.
sir, we bought this. Sir, we bought some onions from the market, sir.
Okay.
Sir, yes, sir. Sir, after that, sir, some sir leaves started coming out of it. Sir, not leaves, sir. Sir, like
It's not the completely leaves, it's the stem only, right?
yes, sir. Only stem, sir.
It's a modified stem.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the first part of the shoot system is the stem. So stem is a very important part of the plant. Then what are the functions of stem? What are the functions of the stem? What is the first one? It holds the leaves in position and helps them to spread out as the stem and the branches to grow.
This ensures that they get enough light for photosynthesis.
Photosynthesis process. Good.
Yes, sir.
Sir, look what happened, sir.
Yeah, good, Daksh. So if you keep it in the water for some more days, now below the bulb of the onion, it will go to the roots also. The fibrous roots will come.
Sir, they are coming.
Coming already? Okay.
Sir,
Just
sir,
keep it in the soil.
sir,
And
I
see
put
what
them in the balcony, sir. Sir, my mother said that she would put them under this onion.
Some masala has kept immunity onion tree. When it grows, I will it up it as shade in water.
Okay, good. Okay. So the first one is what? The main role of the stem is what? It will helps in the branch to grow from that and keep the position of the leaves and the branches so that the photosynthesis will take place so that it can prepare the proper food for the plants. That is the first one. Second one, the stem will bear the flowers, buds, leaves, and the fruits. Third one, it's very important, conduction of water and minerals to the different parts of the plant, to the roots, to the flowers, fruits, and everything. Okay. Fourth one, if some of the plants having different colored leaves, like red colored leaves or any other colored leaves other than green, then stem only plays an important role in the photosynthesis process. Did you notice this one? Generally, photosynthesis will take place in the leaves, right? Which is green in color. But if the leaf of the plant is having the different color, like red color or any other color, the photosynthesis will take place in the stem, not in the leaves at that time. Clear this one?
Yes, sir. Sir, I want to tell a fact, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, many years ago, sir, on Earth, sir, these trees and plants, sir, their color of leaf was purple.
Okay.
Sir, then they saw that, sir, this green color is like better, sir, so they changed.
So green color is better, so this is changed into the green color. Who changed that one?
Sir, plants only changed.
Plants itself they changed it. Good. Okay. So it came in your dreams and told, right? And
No, sir.
oh,
Really.
okay.
Sir, I saw a video, sir.
Okay, good. So what is the next one? The green stem only will have the chlorophyll, and this chlorophyll helps in the preparation of the food with the help of photosynthesis process. Okay, it has the nodes from which the leaves will arise. You know what is a node, what is an internode? Any doubts in these two topics?
No, sir. No, sir, not at all.
What is the meaning of internode?
Sir?
This is the node where the leaf is attached to the stem or the branch. Between the two nodes, the stem part is called as an internode.
Yes, sir.
It's already shown in the figure itself, and that we discussed in the last class itself. Okay, then stem modification. So what is the stem modification?
Sir, stems of some plants are modified to perform special functions.
So generally, if you take the stem, it will have so many vessels which will carry the water as well as the food to the different parts of the plant. But in some plants, the stem also used to store the food material prepared by the plant. So along with the regular functions of the stem, it will also use it for the some other functions like storing of the food or storing of the waste material, all these things. That is only called as a stem modification. Okay. If you take the sugarcane is what? Is it the stem
It's
modification
a
or not?
stem, sir. Stem.
So whatever the sugar we want to store it in the leaves of the sugarcane plant or the stem of the sugarcane plant.
Sir, what?
Whatever the food or the sugar,
Sir, stem.
it is stored in the stem only, right? So it is a
Yes.
stem modification process. Understanding?
Yes, sir.
So if you take the rose plant, on the rose plant, on the stem, what we have? You have the thorns,
Sir, prickles.
prickles, or you can say thorns, simple language.
Uh-huh.
Is it a modified stem or not?
Modified.
All the plants will not have the thorns, right, on the stem.
Yes, sir.
Only some plants will have the thorns on the stem. So that is a stem modification. Why it is having thorns?
Sir, it's having thorns, sir, because to protect, sir.
Yeah, because ducks will go and pluck the flowers, right? Always with thorns is not there, na?
Yes, sir.
If it thorns is there, na, at least you'll have some fear. Should not pluck the flowers and all.
Sir, I'll simply use a scissor.
Oh, good technique, right? So each and every plant will have the different types of stem. According to the requirement of the plant, it will modify the stem. That is only the stem modification process.
Okay.
Okay. So now can you see what is this?
Sir, you find it on grape plants, sir.
Grape plants.
Sir,
Okay.
grape.
What is it?
Sir, cucumber plant.
Cucumber plants, good. When you see the creepers or the climbers, they will have this type of structure, right?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes.
these will go and bind with the other plants so that it can hold the other plants very strongly. Yes or no?
Oh, yes, sir.
These will go and encircle the other plant parts. Like if you take tree, the parasites will have these things. So it will go and encircle the parasitic plant completely so that it will have the strong attraction or it will have the strong support from the other plants. Okay, what is the name of this?
Sir, it's
Tendrils. What is the name?
stem tendrils.
Tendrils. So for support, stem. Let's see here the statement. For support,
Yes, sir. For support, support stem of some climbers like grapes and passion flowers are modified to form special structures called tendrils. These help the climber plants like which have weak stems attach themselves to others for support.
clear now?
Yes, sir. Clear fully.
These are the tendrils which will use it to give the support to the climbers or the creepers. Because the climbers will have the very weak stem. They cannot hold the other plants strongly. With the help of the tendrils only, it will hold the other plants to climb, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now you can see the different types here. For storage of food, potato, onion, and ginger are modified stem. Okay, potato,
Yes, sir.
onion, ginger are the modified stem. There are three kinds of underground stems are there. What are those three kinds of underground stem? One is the tubers. The next one is the rhizomes. The last one is the bulb. So what are the three different kinds of modified underground stems?
Rhizomes, bulbs, and
Sir,
tubers.
Tubers. Example for the tubers is what? Like potato or the yam, elephant yam.
Yes, sir.
Okay, these things. Next one is the rhizomes. Example for the rhizomes is what? Ginger.
Ginger.
And bulb. Bulb means it's
Sir,
a circular
onion.
shape, like a onion. So all the three are the modified stem. Modified stem which grows under the soil. Understanding?
Yes, sir.
So which will comes under the shoot system or the root system?
Sir, it comes in the root with sir shoot.
sure, sir.
Shoot. Shoot or root?
Sir, shoot.
Sure, sir.
It's just a modified stem only, right? But it's going under the soil. So it comes under the
Yeah.
shoot system only, but it is a modified stem.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So potato, what you'll say? Tuber format. Rhizomes is what?
Sir, ginger.
Ginger. Bulb is what?
Sir, onion.
Onion. All the three are the modified stems only. They are not the roots.
The next.
What about the Deepthi?
Okay, sir. I have understood.
Understood. But nobody is turning on your webcam.
Sir, what happened to Ashwath again?
Ashwath is he's waiting for the right time to speak. Yes, Ashwath? Ashwath?
Yes, sir.
What happened? Are you dull?
I'm not dull, sir.
No, not
Then
dull.
why are you not speaking?
See
Today I told the fact. You did.
how your friends are eagerly waiting for your words. Hmm? Ashwath?
I'm shocked.
Sir, you can continue, sir.
Continue. Today who is missing in the class?
Sir?
Who is missing in the class? Idar?
Sir, Yadharth is missing and Sir
Pragna
Shriyasha,
missed. Sriharsha?
Sir Drona, she is not coming anyways.
Hmm. Next.
Sir, maybe that's it.
The three students regularly missing. Right? Today itself missed for the regular class. Okay.
Gagan Karthik.
Okay. So modified stem are the three types: tubers, bulbs, and the rhizomes. Next, we'll come back to leaves. We know already. Leaf is also called as a food factory of the plant. So whatever the food we want, it is prepared in the plant's leaves itself. And leaves are attached to the stem at the node region. This also you know, right? And each and every leaf will have their own shape and the structure and their color.
Sir,
So again, the leaf will have the different types of venation. One is a parallel venation, the other one is a reticulate venation. Suppose if you take one leaf, okay. So what are the different parts in the leaf?
Lamina.
Lamina, Sir
Midrib.
Petiole, Midrib, and Sir veins.
Veins.
Lamina, veins, midrib, and petiole.
Okay. 4 people are there in the class. Each one you take. First, we'll start with Suhana. What is the lamina, Suhana?
The flat rim portion of leaf is called leaf blade or lamina.
The flat green color portion of the leaf is called as a leaf blade or the lamina. Good.
Sir, and veins.
So whatever the flat portion is there on the leaf, which you will see as a green color part, it is completely called as a lamina. The next one is a petiole. Petiole is for Ashwath.
Ashwath. Where are you?
Ashwath is
Sir, petiole is a narrow stalk-like structure that connects the leaf to the stem.
petiole is a narrow stalk-like structure that connects the leaf to the stem. Good. That means Petiole is a part of the leaf where the leaf blade is attached, right, to the stem. Yes or no? From the petiole point only, the leaf blade will start. Yes or no? So petiole is a narrow stack-like structure that connects the leaf to the stem. Next, veins. Who is
Sir,
the
I'm Vince.
Yeah.
A network of branching veins forms a supporting framework and also serves to transport raw materials and manufactured food into and out of the lamina.
Sir,
Yeah, Sriharsha, what happened? You didn't join the class?
sir, sir, I'm Harsha. Sir, I'm having some internet issue. That's why I joined late. Sir.
But it's already more than half an hour, right? You have informed me in personal in the group or in the message itself, right?
Yes, sir. Just now it became sir.
Okay. So what is a vein, Daksh?
Sir, a network of branching veins form a supporting framework and also serves to transport raw materials and manufactured food into and out of the lamina.
Good. So it is a completely network of vessels which will transport the raw material like water, minerals, and whatever the prepared food to the different parts of the plant. Okay, into and outside of the lamina portion. The last one is the lohini. What is the midrib? Lohini, what is the midrib? Unmute yourself.
Only.
It's a continuation of petiole.
It is a continuation of the petiole. Okay, good.
Next.
It is the central vein of the leaf. So smaller vein grows from the midrib, right? So whatever the big vein you can see on the center of the leaf, that is called as a midrib.
Let's go to the next part.
Okay. These are the different parts of the leaf. What are the four different parts? Midrib,
Sir,
veins, lamina, and the petiole.
petiole.
So
So
about
let's go down. Yes,
these two, you know, right? Parallel
yes, sir.
venation.
Parallel. Sir, we already learned this. Sir.
Good. Parallel venation and reticulate venation. Any doubts in this?
No.
No, sir.
What about this equation part?
Sir, we did this or we didn't? Sir, we didn't do this.
So how many of you remember this one? Whenever
Sir,
the carbon
everybody
dioxide.
knows, sir.
Can any one of you tell me the equation part? Equation
what?
part.
See,
Sir, which equation, sir?
Photosynthesis equation part.
Photosynthesis equation. Wait, sir. Wait, sir.
sir, may I?
Yeah.
Sir, 1 minute, sir. See, one minute, sir. CO2 plus H2O, then after that, yeah, CO2 plus 6H2O is, sorry, 2 is C6H12.
Sir, can you check the chat?
CO2.
Sorry.
Sir, can you check the chat?
Yeah. Good. So equation part is what? 6CO2 plus 6H2O gives rise to C6H12O6 plus 6O22.
O2.
That is the equation for the photosynthesis process. So photosynthesis will take place in the presence of chlorophyll and the sunlight,
Yes, sir.
right? So it is the main process in which plant prepare the food. with the help of this process only. Okay. So after the preparation of the food, the plant will store these foods in what parts of the plant?
Sir,
And leaves.
leaves, fruits, stems, and in the form of starch.
In the form of what? That's very important.
Starch.
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 So once the plant has prepared the food with the help of photosynthesis process, it will store the food in the leaves, fruits, and the stems in the form of starch. Do you know carbohydrates?
Yes, sir.
What is the carbohydrates? One of the biomolecule, right?
Sir, yes, sir. Carbohydrates.
Sir,
Carbohydrates, proteins, vitamins.
sir, carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen.
Good. So starch also will contain this only carbohydrates. It's one of the carbohydrate. Okay.
Sir, can you scroll a little bit up?
Okay. Okay.
Sir,
We'll do that. Right?
starch is a complex carbohydrate.
Complex carbohydrates only. Okay. So plant breathe with the help of their leaves. Leaves of the most of the plant have tiny opening called as stomata. I think we have seen one video on this
Yes, sir, we have.
stomatal opening, how the water will transpiration will takes place, God cells and all. Yes or no? Suhana, you have seen this video?
Sir, I did not see it, sir. I was not there.
Okay, okay, Deepti. About
Sir,
the
it's okay, sir.
leaf structure.
Sir, we know, sir. Somato
Yes, sir.
open cells.
1 minute. One minute, stay in. Okay. So just we'll watch the video once again because Deepti was not in the class, right?
Okay, sir.
Sir, can you give it as homework to watch that video?
It's not the homework. I will give you a homework, okay? Don't worry.
No.
Okay. Can you hear the sound?
Yes, sir, we can hear.
Are you reading the points which are coming below?
Yes, sir. Sir, we are reading, sir.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir. We are reading, sir. Sir, continue.
What is this small opening name? Okay, now you're going inside the leaf. These small openings are there, right? What's the name of that?
Stomata.
Stomata. Good. Deepthi, understand?
Yes, sir.
So around the stomata, you have the God cells to open and close the stomata. Okay.
Okay.
Sir, what will this do, sir?
It will be used to exchange the gases and the water with the surroundings.
Okay, sir.
It will absorb the CO2 gas inside the leaf, and after the reaction, it will release the CO2 gas into the atmosphere, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
You should have some opening in the leaf to absorb the gases, right? Or the exchange
Yes,
of
sir.
gases. That is only this stomata will do.
Okay, sir.
Clear now?
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yeah.
Sir, while reading the subtitles, I did not understand what are ATP cells. Sir.
Good. ATP means adenosine triphosphate. We said it will prepare the food, right? The plants will prepare the food during the
Yes.
photosynthesis process. Now it will store the food in the form of ATPs in the plant. That is only starch. Okay.
Okay, sir. So starch is called ATP cells. Sir.
ATP is a small energy packet. Okay. Whatever the food is prepared, it's stored in the form of ATPs. Again, ATP will form into the starch like this.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Suppose if we consume the food, right?
Yes.
After taking the food, we'll respire. So during the respiration, what will happen? The oxygen will go and react with the carbohydrates present in our body and will form the energy. It will release some energy. Whatever the energy is releasing, it is in the form of ATPs only. Adenosine triphosphate.
Okay.
Okay. Good. Any other doubts?
No, sir.
Now clear this tomato opening. How this tomato opening is there in the pictures.
Yes, sir, we can go down.
Leaf modification.
Sir, we did this, sir. We're done with this.
Yeah, sure.
We did already
Yes,
this
sir.
one. The different parts of the flower.
We did this. We did that also.
What about the pollination?
We're done.
What is the meaning of self-pollination and the cross-pollination?
Sir, self-pollination, sir, means this. Sir, it goes from the anther to another anther.
What is the meaning of pollination first?
The transfer of pollen grains to the same anther or another anther.
Is it anther or stigma?
From anther to stigma of same plant or another plant.
Very good. The transfer of pollen grains from the anther to the stigma is called as pollination. Pollination means what? The transferring of pollen grains from
Pollen.
anther to the stigma is called as pollination. Whether it can happen in the same flower or in the different flower, or from one plant to the other plant.
Yes, sir.
Self-pollination means what? Transferring within the same flower. Transferring within the same flower, that is a self-pollination. Cross-pollination means what? From
Sir,
one flower to the
cross-pollination from one to another.
one flower to the another flower.
Sure.
Okay.
Done.
Clear this one?
Yes, sir. Sir.
So pollination means what? Transferring of
Pollen.
pollen grains from transferring of pollen grains from anther
Sir,
to
in
the
self
stigma.
pollination, yes, sir. That we get it.
In the self pollination means the same flower will have the pollen grains and the same flower will have the stigma also. So it will transfer within the same plant, same flower.
Yes, sir.
Cross means from one flower to the other flower.
Okay.
Okay, but how this pollination will take place?
Sir, I know, sir. Bees.
It is
How this pollination will take place?
sir.
That is
It
your
is because
that is your homework for today's. With this,
Yes,
we
sir.
finish
Okay.
this chapter. Okay, just go through these
Sir,
points
what is the
also.
next chapter we are going to do?
So we're going to start the revision topics only. With this, we finish the complete chapter and all the
Sir,
topics
but
also.
sir, this thing is not over, sir. We still have some more chapters to do.
Which one?
Sir, can you show sir our sir the this